Hello guys, hi. Welcome to my new video. My name is Ronya and as you can see, I got my nails done yesterday. So I thought we could do like tapping and not just tap, and do nothing else. I decided I'll show you my favorite books that I used to read being a kid, being a little girl. And yeah, I show them, I will tap, maybe tell you something about them. And yeah, all of them are in Russian because I didn't know English growing up. Like, I was not able to read, and comprehend. So I think I'll start with that book. I will not tap on it. It's this детская Библия, like Bible for kids, for children. And it's got the Old Testament, David, doesn't matter, and the New Testament. I absolutely lack vocabulary for all of this. Like, this story was like my favorite one about Samson, I'm not sure, the guy who had very long hair and his strength was accumulating in his hair. But yeah, I loved reading it and looking at the pictures. It used to be my aunt's Bible. So she drew, like, she added some makeup on women, on some of the women. I don't know if you can see, like, she's got red eyeshadow and red lipstick here. But yeah, this, like, that's what I like to read. And the other thing that's considered to be like classics is ancient Greek mythology, мифы Древней Греции. And here we got Golden Fleece, Золотое руно, and I forgot how you call it in English. 12 подвигов Геракла. 12 labors, I guess. Yeah, 12 labors of Hercules, I guess. I lack vocabulary for Bible, for ancient mythology. The basic stuff that you learn when you are a kid, and you don't really. I see sometimes stuff about ancient Greece in English, but I don't get to remember the vocabulary. I guess I have to review all of it. Well, yeah. I also had encyclopedias about encyclopedias on like Egyptian mythology, on ancient civilizations, and I honestly preferred them and not the boring book. But this was very interesting to read as well. This one is an old book. I suppose it's 1988, 89. It's Soviet. Yeah. Next, it's this Brothers Grimm fairy tales. I really liked this book, and it was already old and quite shabby, I guess that's how you would call it. But I made it even even older. You know, I used to be how you say, a bookworm. So I would read everywhere, like in bathtub, outside, eating. So my books, like, I didn't do well on trying to save their pristine state. My English is funny today. So, yeah, some of these fairy tales are like brutal, you know, about decapitating people. And I mean, you know what I'm talking about if you read them. But I really enjoyed reading Grimm's fairy tales. I'm not sure if it was me. And I guess I tried to fix it too. Yeah. I wish I could read as much as I did when I was a kid. I was thinking about making a TikTok account and posting my videos on, like, making unique videos only for TikTok, like, exclusively. But then I thought, like, why would I make it more popular? I mean, the brain rot, if you know what I mean. I felt goofy today. So next things are these books by Frances Burnett. I had 3 of them, but the other one is at my parents' house. So we got the little Маленькая принцесса, the little princess, and little Lord Fauntleroy. I'm not sure what's the English name of this book, even though it's originally written in English. Маленький Lord Fauntleroy, little Lord Fauntleroy. And I also had The Secret Garden. I think The Secret Garden is the most popular book by Frances Burnett, but I loved this one, which, I mean, you can tell I was reading it a lot. So this one is about a girl that grew up in India. Her dad was like a rich British, I'm not sure, I don't remember what he was doing. Probably just a military worker, or they actually had a title, I'm not sure. But yeah, and he sent her to London to this private school, and then he invested in a diamond mine or something. He invested all his money and died, and she became a maid. Like, she started to work in the public school as a maid, I guess. Yeah, that's how we call it. Like, she was washing the dishes, mopping the floor, like all the dirty stuff, all the dirty work. She had a very good imagination, and she never gave up. The Lord Fauntleroy is about like an English lord, and his son married a simple, common woman, and his dad decided to like sign him out of the will. I'm not the brightest today, guys, with my English, but you know what I mean. And then the son died. He worked as a captain on a ship or on a submarine, something like that. So this little guy, the grandson, inherited the title, the Lord. I think his grandpa, he was an earl, I suppose. Well, it doesn't matter. So he grew up in New York, and when he found out that he is a lord, he moved to the UK, United Kingdom, with his mother. And it's about him trying to build a relationship with his grandpa. And his grandpa is a tough old man. Yeah. Next, similar mood, I should say, is Lidia Charskaya. She was very popular in Russia before revolution. She used to write fairy tales and stories about young, noble women, girls, ladies that are studying, living at we had this thing in Russia. It was called like Institute of Noble Maidens, or like noble ladies. You kind of like a private school, but it was held usually by a cousin of the Tsarist, or something. So government was controlling the way these young ladies were raised. They had many subjects, like a few foreign languages, math, like all of that. It was basically like higher education, but for women, not like real degree, but at least something. And they would move to this institute, when they were 12 or something, like in Hogwarts, I guess. But these stories are tough. Like, some of these girls, they would die because of consumption. You call it consumption, tuberculosis, I guess. Yeah, and other stuff, like pox, I guess, like diseases. It was very cold, like in winter, to live there. Just, their routine, their friendship, I know that she was like her books were banned after the revolution because young ladies would read it and romanticize tourist times. Well, yeah, I'm doing a very good job on describing these, so I'm sure Lidia Charskaya is translated Lidia Charskaya into English, so you could check it out. Next one is Zoshchenko. I wouldn't say he actually, like, even though this one says Zoshchenko детям, so like Zoshchenko for children, but his stories are not for kids like you. I did not understand the jokes, the depth when I was a kid. He was writing about he would write short stories where he critiqued and the capitalism, like, and the Tsarist time and Bolsheviks ridicule all the flaws that human nature has. I guess very cool. He's got short stories. Like most of it are short stories. So if it's hard for you to concentrate, you can check it because it's interesting and funny and makes you think, you know. Малое собрание сочинений в одном томе. Little collection or compilation of essays in one book. Okay, next I got «Жизнь как на ладони». Как на ладони literally means like on a palm or in your palm, but in Russian we would translate this like this expression as at a glance. Yeah, life at a glance, like. So it's got two books, the first one and the second one, and it's about this boy. His name is Timofey. Like Timothy. Timothy Chalamet. And his parents died. He was like a simple peasant boy, but his parents died because of cholera. And he got adopted by a doctor who lived in pretty close to St. Petersburg. But anyway, as I remember, they moved to St. Petersburg later. And these books are very good at describing St. Petersburg back then and describing their political situation. So this one is when he grew up and became a doctor himself, and it's happening during the World War One and the revolution, and it's kind of like my mom bought it for me at the Christian market. And you know, in Eastern Christianity, Nicholas II, he's considered to be a saint. So here, the whole situation with the revolution, with the you know, they show how it was ugly and bad, and that emperor was a good man. And I mean, I haven't been there, but overall these were very good for me, like growing up, even though maybe the information was not completely fair. And but I really liked them. He also had a friend, like a prince, Sevalot, and the girl she was like I guess she was a noble girl. That's her. But it's got a pretty sad ending, I guess. Not like very sad, but it also the immigration, like how all the noble people had to flee the country. And here, as a kid, these are good. I think they are not as famous as they should be. I liked them a lot. And the last book I want to show you is Andersen's fairy tales. And yeah, I liked it. I liked reading. I liked reading it. I liked looking at the pictures a lot, because these pictures are amazing. Images, or yeah, I should say images. The Little Mermaid, Zoshchenko, Little Mermaid. Look at this, it's so wow. It's the same series as that book with Oscar, with the stories written by Oscar Wilde. I read I think 2 or 3 months ago. I read Pookies. I read the story from that book, and they have similar images. Oh, the princess and the princess on the pea, or princess and a pea, you know what I mean? Where she was laying on the many mattresses. There was a little pea underneath, but she could still feel it because she was a true princess. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching it. I think this video was like for my pookies. I guess I have this like a little, it's pretty big, a pretty big community that watches. Like, you watch all of my videos, even if they are goofy, just because you like my ASMR. And I hope you liked this video as well as the book.